Hey guys, so today I have a layout that I decided to do because I love this brick paper from Glitz Design. It's from the Felicity collection, and also because I saw on the Two Peas in a Bucket June mood board, there was a couple of different things that I liked. There's a picture of a sunset with some really beautiful colors, and then there was also a picture of what looked like gelatos or some type of medium like that. So I was like, alright, I'm going to use my gelatos and play with those, and I'm also at the same time going to try to recreate the colors from that sunset picture over the water. And so that's kind of how I got started with this layout. And I knew that I wanted to use watercolors, and I loved that this white brick background was going to be perfect for some of these colorful items that I wanted to do. So first I want to start out, and I knew I wanted to do like this script print. I also found a quote on the mood board that I really liked, and so I decided to play around with doing some of this brush stroke writing that's been so popular lately with the Faber-Castell different prints. And I know there was a whole class that Faber-Castell did at Studio Calico, and I didn't actually take that class or anything, but I like this style, so I just decided to wing it and go with it. And there is a little bit of a learning curve. It didn't come out perfectly. It's definitely, watercolors probably aren't the best thing to do it with. I know a lot of places use India ink and obviously a more specialized brush, but I just worked with what I had on hand. And this is actually a brush that came with my gelatos. So even though, like I said, the handwriting did not come out perfectly, and neither did the quote, I ended up fixing it a little bit here in the end. But I really actually like the way it turned out. And here I'm going to go to a blue color. I'm going to go down at the bottom. And I don't know why I chose blue, just because some of the colors in the Felicity collection were pinks and blues. So I really liked that. So I don't know if that's what inspired me or more of the mood board. But this page definitely had a lot of different techniques going on and a lot of different inspiration. But for the most part, I didn't have a layout inspiration. I just kind of winged it. So I'm just going to put those watercolors away. I really like how the quote turned out, and it's going to take a minute to dry, but it actually dried pretty quickly. And that photo was a really old one that I had. It was probably taken about 2.5 years ago, but I don't know why I chose it. It was just in my stash, and I really liked that photo of myself, so that's why I decided to do that. Or to use that photo, I should say. So here, I just wanted to outline a couple of the words, so I'm just using this Sharpie pen, and the ink wasn't quite dry enough there. The watercolor wasn't dry enough, so I should have waited. My pen got kind of gunked up, but I like the way this turned out in the end. I feel like I really highlighted the words finding and creating. And in case you can't read the quote, it says, life is about finding yourself, or life isn't about finding yourself, life is about creating yourself. And I really like that quote, and obviously it goes along really well with scrapbooking, and I feel like a lot of scrapbookers use their pages and their layouts and their journaling to do some self-reflection, and I definitely find myself trying to improve myself and reflecting on things that I want to improve in my layouts and in my journaling. So this layout is kind of about that as well. So the picture kind of reflects the fact that this was taken 2 years ago, and kind of a little bit about how I've changed since then, or my goals since then, and I just really love this quote and how it represented that. So there, my video cut out, so you don't actually see me using the gelatos, but on a 3x4 piece of watercolor paper, I used the gelatos and I just painted some stripes on there, recreating the watercolor look. And I had also, the quote didn't have the word but in it, so I had to figure out how to cover that up. So I cut that piece of Felicity paper down, and there were some stickers on a 12x12 sticker sheet from the Felicity collection that I used, and that's where the Be True to Who You Are sticker came from, in the top right there. And I also had some things laying around on my desk from the Two Peas in a Bucket National Scrapbooking Day giveaway. And they were just printables, and I had already cut them out, and they were on my desk, and the colors happened to work well, so I used some of those on this layout too. That Little Things 3x4 card is from the Inked Rose collection by We Are Memory Keepers. And again, the colors just went perfectly. I just have really loved the pink and light blue colors. Those feathers are also from that 12x12 sticker sheet by Felicity. I don't know why I chose to use the feathers. I've just really liked feathers lately, and they kind of went with that paper over there on the right since they're all from the same collection. But I was really pleasantly surprised that even with mixing different collections, it was really easy to find a style that I really liked on here. The colors worked well together, and just the feel of the layout came together really easily, except for those basic gray chipboard pieces. I don't know what made me want to put those on my layout. The colors don't work, even though I really like the sentiments. The colors just did not work, and I had a heck of a time getting those up. The chipboard from Basic Gray sticks really well, which is normally a good thing, but this time it wasn't. So I used an X-Acto knife, and I was very careful about it, and I peeled up those chipboard stickers. And they turned out perfectly fine, so I'm just going to use them on a layout some other time. I'll just have to put my own adhesive on there, but that's no big deal. It was really very important to me to get those off of there. So this is from my scrap box, and it's also from the Felicity collection. I just cut a little pink strip, and I glued it down there at the bottom, and it actually worked out. I like the way it looked. So sometimes when you make a mistake or you have a problem to solve, it takes your layout in a completely different direction. Like my layout took a couple of different directions this time, but I actually in the end really love the way it completely turned out. So here I'm trying to peel off that brown backing from what was on that chipboard sticker, and it actually rips the paper a little bit. But since this is a white brick wall, I just let it go. I really like the way that turned out, and I almost wish I could have recreated it somewhere else on the layout, but I was not brave enough to try actually ripping the paper on purpose. So there, I'm trying to get my Sharpie pen to work. That is my favorite pen lately, by the way. If you're looking for a good pen to journal with, I highly recommend the Sharpie pen. I think they're like, I want to say $3, so they're a little bit expensive. And I just get mine at Walmart, or I found one at Dollar General the other day. But they write really well, really smoothly, and they don't bleed. So I really like that. So here I'm just going to finish up by doing some journaling. And I actually journaled quite a bit on this page. So I'm really sorry that the video cut out and you guys couldn't see me doing that background piece with the gelatos. And I did a few other things on the layout. But technology sometimes doesn't work right. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe to see more content soon. I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon, so make sure you check that out. And if you want to see photos of this, check it out on my blog. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day.